Every once. Okay. I walk, Oh, y'all, I done forgot it's Memorial Day, honey. Let me tell you what let me know it was Memorial Day. They done sparked up the grill. And I forgot they were grilling last night on the other end of the neighborhood. Lord, it looked like a house was on fire. But whatever. Probably used too much lighter fluid. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whew. Light that stuff up. Anyhow. Because we can't never just do things regular, can we? Ooh, look at my walking onion walking. Well, they're with child. I got some more down here that's with child. So I came out here with the intention of pulling in the onions I felt needed to be pulled. I had a couple of onions. You know what? And I may pull some leeks too. That's what I can do. I can pull some leeks. Let me just go ahead. Y'all, let me say this. Some of these leeks, look at this. Some of these leeks y'all looking at, come here to me. Don't play games with my emotions or my intelligence. Some of these leeks y'all looking at have been in the ground. See, this was grown primarily in pine straw. So if y'all think pine straw is acidic and can't grow stuff, prove you wrong. Now, these don't look the best, and part of that is because I went long periods without fertilizing. I went long periods without watering. Well, they would get water, but not the water that was adequate. But these leeks have been in here, some of them 3 years. I think all of them 3 years while I'm talking. But I'm going to pull a lot of these leeks, freeze them, chop them, wash them, freeze them. And, when I want leeks or when I want to make a soup or whatever, I shall have leeks. What I should have done, a couple of these have gone to seed before. And what I should have done was to, that's really in there. And that's also an ant mound, so I got to watch it. I see an ant. I got to watch it. Oh my goodness, that's a big one too. You know, let me see. I'm looking for creatures. Yeah, that was an ant mound. It no longer is. Sometimes it happens. It depends. This is an onion here. A little bulb and onion. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. These leeks are good size too. But that's what I want to tell y'all. I want to talk about these alliums and stuff. A leek is an allium, right? I think it is. I want to talk to y'all a little bit about these alliums because I think that's probably something that, excuse me, y'all, I'm not holding the camera right, I'm sorry. Y'all can tell I'm not a movie producer. That's a lot of things that people have problems with. I hear it coming, but good. Look at that. That cinder block was already broke, y'all. See, don't nobody say nothing. Beat all this dirt off of here. It seems like people have a lot of problem with the alliums, garlic, onion, leeks. Just gonna beat all that little dirt out of there. If your stuff does not get to the size you want, y'all, do not be afraid to just leave your stuff in. There's no rule that says, oh, it's been in there a season, I must pull it. No, you don't. You don't have to pull it. Leave it. The first year I had these leeks, guess what? They was little like pencils because I started these from seed. I'm going to probably, and if you're wondering, these are American flag leeks. But real talk, y'all, they was when I started them from seed in a y'all know my foil pan in the back that I got in the greenhouse. My little bootleg seed starting tray, my hood seed starting tray. After you barbecue in and wash it out, rinse it out, use those trays. Y'all know y'all be using them foil pans at the barbecue. It's Memorial Day weekend. Don't play no game. You all know you have plenty of dirty foil pans. Rinse them foil pans out and use them as seed sorting trays. But I started these as seeds in a tray. And then once they got, you know, they were still real little. They looked at like chives. Once they looked like chives, I planted them in these cinder blocks. And some of them were so little, I planted 2 in each one. That's why when you see me pulling, you see me pulling 2. See how I planted them on either side, just to show you. That's the way I planted them. And after that first year, they still wasn't very big. But then, time went on and went on. After that second year, I'm going to be honest, I could have pulled them last year. I was too lazy to do so. Lazy, caught up, whatever you want to call it. To do, golly, these root systems. And tear these roots off and put them back, let them break down in the soil and feed. Good Lord, I can't hardly break that. Let them feed whatever you got. I'm going to show you, don't worry, I know somebody saying I can't hardly see the harvest. I'm going to let you see it when I get through. I'm going to let you see. Y'all know I don't hide nothing, the good, bad, and the ugly. I show, look here, look at all this. All that need to be cleaned off. All these little leaves, and what I told y'all about these leaves. Even if you don't eat collard greens, you need to be growing them. Even if you don't eat turnip green, you need to be growing them. Even if you don't eat mustard green, you need to be growing them. Because look at all the leaves they give you to help break down and make more soil. And if they're nutritious for you, they're nutritious for who? Your garden. So y'all keep that in mind when you be growing. It's not all about these fancy ass fertilizers and all this stuff these people be buying. You want to buy and spend all your life savings on gardening and then you can't retire? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I won't be though, because I'll be retiring. I'm just here to let you know. I'm not going to work myself to death. It's not finna happen. It's not finna happen. You all have fun with that. Baby, when I tell you Memorial Day weekend, everybody must have got their cars together. They've been racing for the last 2-3 days. They've been racing. And you want to know where I've had my behind it? The crib. I ain't playing with these folks. These folks trying to lose their life out here on a holiday. They gonna be the ones in memoriam. Just watch what I'm telling you. Watch what I'm telling you. Ooh. I'm amongst nature, y'all. I got my head in the collard green. Trying to get y'all this footage, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I didn't have no footage. I was kind of like, ooh, what am I going to garden? Provide me some footage today. And it just came to me. You know you need to pull those leeks. You're a year late. And like I said, all of these aren't real big. And I'm also, where I'm pulling these from, I'm going to look at that. That's burning up. And I can't understand why. I have to figure that out. That's a puzzle. That's a mystery. It's a mystery. But yeah, all your leeks not going to get the same size. If your stuff is not big, do not be afraid to leave it in. Now, let me caution you and say this. Because I do have people that watch me in totally different climates than I do. But I have the feeling that they have a good grasp on their climate. Because like I tell people, they tell people, oh yeah, find people in your growing zone. Yeah, do find people in your growing zone, but understand this. You can learn from everybody. You can learn from a one-eyed squirrel, you know. If you get some act right in your life. I'm trying to see if there's any onion I need to pull. I know there's some onions over here I need to pull. Look at my sweet potatoes, y'all. I had some worms and stuff. If y'all ever see these wasps, I don't know if you can see that wasp in there. Don't be worried about, can y'all see? See? Don't be worried about that wasp. A lot of times they're looking for those worms. Those wasps, I have come to find out, I don't know what kind of wasps they are. And I'm not finna look it up. But I have come to find out that they will sometime, if it's the right kind of wasp, go in there and get those worms. And eat those worms. When it's time for you to harvest your onions, this is what I forgot to tell you in the garlic video. And this goes the same for onions. You see where I'm grabbing this? This is very soft. That onion is ready. You can pull that. And let me say this. 2.0 cutting up. She is a hot mess. She see another little doggy and she want to play with him and she losing her mind. So she's okay. Y'all don't worry about her. She just got a little mind problem. Anyway, do that on your garlic too. I can show y'all some examples where I still got some garlic at. So your garlic leaves will start turning yellow on you and will start leaning over. So when you start seeing some of these bottom leaves turning yellow on you and then they start leaning over, if you feel that neck and it's, and I'm going to leave these and let these just stay here and overwinter here. But see how they leaning over? They were standing up straight. And like I said, you can feel that neck, and that neck is not nice and strong and thick anymore. It is kind of collapsing. You know what I'm saying? Because let me try to show you. See here? See how this wiggling? But I think I got a few onions to pull. Where you going, to the store? that Negro, my neighbor. He's so ignorant. He probably about halfway drunk and it ain't even 10 o'clock in the morning. But we ain't gonna get on that. We're not gonna get on that. Where you going, to the store? This nigga, boy, he got a mind problem. Yes, indeed. Where you going, to the store? To JJ? Judge. Okay, take your ass on. Well, she's over that side. I ain't talking to her.